Our team coverage continues now with Alex Torres-Perez, who has a look at some major storm damage along the North Providence-Lincoln border. Alex?
Well, Shannon, as you can see, there's a lot of tree damage in the area, like this tree, which was uprooted by the strong winds, knocking it onto the garage of a home here in Lincoln. Just one of the many trees knocked down in the area. Roads blocked, cars trapped in a tangle of branches, and power lines knocked down. Crews had to bring heavy machinery to clear the damage in Lincoln and North Providence.
I had never seen anything that bad here.
Michael Clark was at home with a storm swept through his neighborhood Friday evening.
It was kind of like saying, should I go in the basement? This is crazy.
Some neighbors in the area were concerned by the heavy rains, which overflowed some of their gutters.
So I kept looking around to make sure there were no leaks coming in the house with the way the water was coming down.
But it was the winds that were most concerning.
I saw my grill like coming towards the windows on that three-season room, like it was just flying across the deck that's out there, and then the chairs went flying around, and they ended up landing in the woods.
And though the storm quickly passed, the aftermath was evident, leaving many shocked as they saw the damage, including this tree that fell on this Lincoln home.
It was a crazy storm.
And despite all of that damage, both Lincoln Police and North Providence Police say that they have no reported injuries. Reporting live in Lincoln, I'm Alex Torres-Perez, 12 News.
Thank you, Alex. Moving to Massachusetts, where we saw even more downed trees. In Raynham, our cameras captured a tree snapped in half on Sherwood Lane. You can see crews working to clean up the debris there. Our cameras also saw some more uprooted trees just up the road from that. Heavy rains caused some street flooding in Fall River, stranding cars in multiple spots in the city, and that includes on Grinnell Street, a known problem area. People who live there are fed up. Our Kayla Fish spoke to some of them and the mayor. She joins us live. Kayla?
Well, Shannon, the water is gone, but for those who live here on Grinnell Street, the frustrations remain. They say when it pours, they can bet money that their street will flood, and they want the city to do something to fix it. Strong storms Friday, making roads like Rodman Street in Fall River look more like rivers themselves. A similar scene on Grinnell Street.
I mean, I'm soaking wet. It's ridiculous.
That's where we met Francisco Estacio.
I had to go borrow a pump from a friend of mine to go and pump all the water that was inside my sister's house.
He says it's not the first time. When it rains hard, he knows to drive across the city to help his sister. He walked us through the damage.
No more water here, as you can see, because we pumped it out. But we still have the wet vac there. Now we do all the rest of the cleaning.
And introduced us to the Correa family living next door, whose home was also flooded.
That's very tough for me and for my family.
They said they had 10 inches of water inside.
It comes in through here, and then it's the front yard all the time. It's ridiculous already. It's sickening.
We watched them clear the storm drains themselves. Both families tell us the flooding has been a problem for years. They've tried using sandbags, sump pumps, and more, but can't keep the water out.
You're on your toes every time it rains. My father's nervous, my mother's nervous. You don't know what's going to happen.
They tell us insurance doesn't cover the damage. They've asked the city to step in to help.
All the neighbors have this problem. Look at this couch. It's no good anymore. I'm so sorry, but the mayor, please do something for these people.
Hi, Mayor. This is Kayla Fish from 12 News. How are you?
We called Mayor Paul Coogan, who says he's met with people here.
I've walked those neighborhoods. It's just a real problem we got going right now, and we are looking at ways to fix it.
The mayor told us the city has installed more drains here over the years.
They don't seem to be able to handle the amount of water. That's just a belly in the city, and it's very tough.
He says fixes to the infrastructure here and in other low-lying spots would be costly.
We don't have that kind of money available right now.
Something he called frustrating, a sentiment shared by others we spoke with.
We pay our taxes and we get nothing out of it. This is what we get.
Now, the mayor told me that the city got a grant this year for a couple $1 million to make improvements to other areas prone to flooding, which he hopes will make some improvements here as well. That's the latest live in Fall River. I'm Kayla Fish, 12 News.